So what I do is I try to have without robot and with robot, right? And then we try over the course of 2 turns to see how strong our character is. Let me go in one time, right? I will try with robot. Let me try without robot first, alright? Let's assume that you don't have this particular costume. Assuming you don't have this particular costume, you can only use this particular one, right? So this is how much damage we are going to get. I'm gonna go this. Therese is not going to do anything, alright? So everybody is not going to do anything on turn 1, alright? We're just gonna buff first, we're gonna set it up first, which is going to be a little bit, you know what, let's buff with Therese as well. Let's go with this as well. Okay. Buff. Boom. Boom. Okay. Get scratched once. Doesn't matter. Okay, now we go all in, right? Now we are going to go, assuming this is what it's like, that we have Livia go here. I'm gonna go with Bunny Loan, this particular one. So let's say you have the other Diana, but you don't have the latest costume. Over the course of 4 turns. Okay, this is how much you are doing, right? Let me see if I can show you guys. Ooh, Helena died. Doesn't matter. Okay, so assuming, right? Assuming you only have the Diana's main costume, which is the one that gives property damage, right? The one that puts her in the straight line. This is how much you are getting in terms of the damage, right? 74 million, alright, not bad. Not bad. So we are trying to track Bunny Loan's damage. So how much percentage increase are we going to be able to obtain? Assuming, right? Making the assumption that, let's say you pull for the current costume and you get it up to +4, which is what I have. So now, assuming now you have this one, we're going to activate it before battle, right? Preemptive. So because we activate it before battle, alright, we are going to have this robot, put the robot right here. Because the robot buffs in the cross tile, you guys can see, right? It buffs in the cross tile. So Loan and Livia is getting the buff right here. So robot, make sure the robot is buffing. Move the robot like this. Okay, again, this is going to be first round. First round, we are just going to stack this. Stack all the buffs. Same stuff. Okay. Get scratch. Okay, so now we're gonna go. Now we are going to go again. We're gonna go with this particular one. Robot is gonna buff again. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Bunny Loan. And let's see. So assuming this is going to be +4. Okay, how much damage increase are we getting? Helena died. Okay, doesn't matter. So how much percentage is that? Not bad. Alright, definitely kind of a decent increase, but it's not crazy either. So we got increase from 70 something million to 90, which is kind of interesting, right? So as you can see, right, before and after. So before we got 74 and 20. Yeah, 74 million and 20 million. So after, if you get, again it's a +4, 90 and 25. So I guess it increased your damage in like, is it 20% increase even, right? 15 to 20% increase. I would say not bad, right? Now keep in mind I do have a +4, +5 maybe you get a little bit higher. But this one also the robot stacks twice, right? Which is, I feel like it's a bit underwhelming. I guess because of the property damage buff that we are getting. I'm just curious, if I were to bring somebody like Rafitia instead, right? I think that would also give more. Let me try this. Alright, let me try this. I will have a gauge. We are going to go. Let's compare with Bunny Ileana. Even though it's not really a... It's kind of a dumb comparison, right? Because like we are comparing 2 characters separately. because Diana has that particular costume. How do I compare Bunny Elena? I can't, because that means I will need to take out Therese. Therese, I guess I can do something like this. This one is going to have a more amplification. Let me try this particular one. Alright, so this one, we're gonna do the same without activating the robot. Something like this. Ilenia will apply this particular thing because Ilenia also apply vulnerability. So I'm gonna try to do this round one. I took out Therese. Therese has been taken out. So let's try this particular sequence. Jump here. Okay. See if this is better or not. Hit, okay. And then we got scratch. And then I am going to go with because Ilenia is just there. Going to be a bit annoying, but let's just go with this one. This one, and then we're gonna go with Bunny and let's see if this is more, right? I think this one is going to give a bit more amplification. Okay, maybe it's not more. Ooh, everybody just died. Okay. Yeah, this one gives less. So I think it's not even about Elena at that point. It's more about Therese in that particular. It's hard for me to compare if that particular costume from Diana is going to be better compared to other supporters, because that means I will need to take out multiple different supporters to basically swap that around. But ideally, it seems like this particular costume will give you about at most 20% more damage. Whether or not that's justified or not, I think it's up to the players, right? I do have her at +4 though. +5 maybe is like 25% more damage. Generally, I think it's good enough to complement your Fiend Hunter generally teams, right? But Diana will still have to rely on other characters to give you more overall. I feel like, for me personally, I wouldn't prioritize or max her so soon, right? I would slowly get her over time. I think because Diana has 3 costumes, right? This one is still more important, because this one is generally, it's going to give you 220% immediately. Right, so that's going to be way higher, 220% in property damage, whereas the other one, this particular one, it gives you, how much does it give you, right? It gives you 50% property damage. Let's say you stack twice, it's 100%. If you stack 3 times, it's 150%. It's not even close to the other one, right? She's already gotta wait for Olivia's kit. Yeah, we'll see, right? Olivia is going to be a little bit weird as well, based on the readings that they mentioned the other day. But again, standard banner characters, you know, make sure you guys are planning carefully. I don't know if there's a collab coming soon for Brown Dust 2. I think they say they're going to rerun like a collab in April or something, right? So I would say maybe wait for a little bit of news for that if you guys are uncertain, right?